Y'all, I'm just so upset because why I filmed the first part of this and I had my phone facing the wrong way. So, I'm back.
Stop tripping. I know you got a man, but baby, he's slipping. I can see myself getting in when I fit in. I want you to see just how much your man ain't me, cause
To give y'all this hair wrapping tutorial, go ahead and give y'all a heads up. Some of the stuff that I'm using in this first part is gonna be different from the second part, like a do-rag, because this is what I usually use anyway. But when I filmed it the first time, I didn't have my do-rag. I had my damn, what's this called, stocking cap. It's gonna be yellow and shit. You'll see it. You'll see it. So everybody does not wrap their hair like this. I wrap my hair like this. This is how I find it easier for me to do. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to spray your hair with some type of lightweight oil. I'll insert a picture of what I typically use or whatever. So you're just going to spray that, not too much, just spray it, you know. Brush your hair out, make sure your hair is free of all knots and tangles. This is, I brush my hair to the front, you know, where you look like that girl off of what is it called? I think it's called The Ring.
Cindy, this bitch is messing up my floor.
I'm gonna brush my hair to the front, right? Then after I do that, I'm going to pick a side and wrap it either way. I tend to alternate mine because when I wear my hair, I wear it straight. I typically don't really do curls unless like I'm going out or something like that. But because I wear my hair straight, I can really wrap it either way. But if you have curls, you have to watch which way you wrap it, because if you wrap it the wrong way, it can offset your curls. Like your curls won't hold their shape, so you have to keep that in mind. So also why I choose to do either side or whatever is because if you continue to wrap your hair in the same spot or the same way too much, it'll start to thin. I know it sounds crazy, but it will. That's another reason why I brush all my hair to the front instead of leaving the part where the part is because it's a thinning thing. So I'm gonna take it from this side and go over.
It don't necessarily have to be straight in any kind of way. That first initial part, just make it how you make it. And brush around.
Also, while I'm brushing, I'm keeping my hand here to protect my swirl, because you don't want to mess that up, because that's going to leave humps and bumps and things. So after you brush it with your powder brush, wig brush, whatever you want to call it, you're going to go back behind it with a bristle brush. I typically used to use a harder one, but this is my son's, and this is all I have on hand right now. So this is what I'm going to use, period. You feel me? So you just chase it just to slip down those flyaway hairs. Another thing to do is when you, if you have a shorter hair, or you have a lot of flyaways, or you just want more security with it, use bobby pins. Like, y'all, use bobby pins. I know when I was coming up, like coming through school and shit and stuff, people would always be like,
Oh, I'm trying to get my wrap to stay without bobby pins. You got bobby pins, your hair ain't long.
you know, like girl, use bobby pins. You just gonna keep wrapping. Once you have it here, this is when you're gonna put on your, I have a do-rag because I sleep wild and scarves don't stay right on my head, so do-rags work perfectly for me. You know, don't get a velvet one, don't get a, you know, whatever, silk, like a silk scarf, like, yeah. So you're gonna wrap it, right? Hold it. I'll put a bobby pin there. And when I would put my bobby pins, I would put one coming down here and then one coming up here. And the reason why I do that is because you don't want to put the bobby pin dead in the middle of your wrap, because when you go to unwrap it, your hair is gonna have those indentions in it where you put the bobby pins. So you want to put them in places where they're not gonna, just think about it. Placement is everything. So I get my do-rag. I make sure that how it has like the little dinosaur thing, the little scale thing, ridge thing. I make sure that's on the outside, not on the inside, because like I just said, if it's on the inside, it will leave a mark on your head. And y'all bear with me, because I swear I don't know how this looks, because I don't have a mirror up. And then you're just gonna get it and tie it how you would tie a do-rag. And I know a lot of people don't know how to tie a do-rag, so I'm gonna show you how to tie a do-rag too. Period. So what I do is I loop it, like, you know how you get ready to tie your shoe? And you do that first initial loop, cross through loop. I do that. I pull it tight. Then you're gonna go in and you're gonna open it. You're gonna start with one side. You're gonna open it, right? To where the flap is big. You're gonna chase that mug across there. You feel me? Place it behind your ear, right? You're gonna get the other one. Pull it kind of tight. You're gonna open it to where it's big. Chase it across there. Place it across there. However you wanna, make sure it's big. Now, yeah. And when you get back here to the back, you're gonna have these little two little. You shoelace that mug. You feel me? You can do a bow. You can do a knot. Whatever is best for you. I'm gonna do a knot because they're not that long. Then I pull the tail, the cape, whatever your terminology is for it. Right? You can either leave the cape down, real saggy shit. You feel me? Or you can roll it up. What you're gonna do is you're gonna roll it up. Roll it, right? Then you can either bring it up. Oh snap. You can bring it. Let me see if I can. Okay, right? So you can roll it, right? You can roll it up and tie it up like this, or you can roll it and bring it down. I'm gonna bring it down just because it don't really matter. Like, there's no real right rhyme or reason. Tie it once. I'm gonna create a knot. Knot it. You feel me? Boom. Boom. But yeah, so you do this when you're getting ready to go somewhere. You do this at night. I know there was a time or era where people would do it, where people would do it with their hair wet, like a no heat straightening type thing. If y'all want me to try that, experiment that, I will and I can, Like I was saying, when you get ready to go somewhere, make sure that you do this before you get ready to go. Like, do this before you do everything. Like, before you get in the shower, before you do your makeup, before you get dressed. Wrap it up. Do everything that you're supposed to do. And then take it out as the last thing. Like, as soon as you get ready to leave the door, then you're going to take it down. You feel me? If you're a type of person who tends to sweat when you are in the shower and stuff, I will kind of watch that. Wait until after you take a shower. Like, I also know that some people would like to get like a harder set, because when you wrap it and you go to sleep with it, it's set like that for hours, so if people like are on kind of a crunch, they would wrap it and then like sit under a dryer. If you don't have a dryer, like blow dry it a little bit or whatever, or make like an at-home dryer type thing. The Amazon has those attachments where it's like a plastic cap you tie it to your head and hook it onto the end of your blow dryer. I'll find the link to that on Amazon and link it down below. Yeah, people do that to try to get it to set harder or whatever, but this is really just to preserve your silk press as long as possible, because if you are natural, you know that when you get a silk press, they don't really last, especially depending on the time of year. You know, it is. I tend to only straighten my hair December through February type times, because those are going to be the coldest months. You know, not a lot of humidity. You know, it might rain here and there, like it was raining a couple days or whatever, but you know, you got to watch that. Keep a shower cap on you at all times, period. What else? In the next clip, you will see me taking it down. I will be in a different location, different outfit, different stocking cap, but it is all the same. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get into that. I'm going to let this down and straighten it in. I'm gonna show you how to take it. Yeah, location change. Whatever. Okay, so this is the type of comb that I use. Do you have to use this exact same one? No, but you know, something wide tooth along those lines. So because I wrapped it this way, when I go to take it off, I'm gonna take it off wrapping it in that way. That way all the hairs stay intact how they need to stay intact, right? Okay, so because I wrapped in this way, when I go to unwrap, I'm unwrap in the opposite way, if that makes sense. And you just unwrap, and then just follow the circle, right? If you're doing this with curls, like I stated before, when you go to unwrap it and how you're combing it out and stuff, just make sure you don't comb it too much, because you don't want to comb out those curls. Alright, I'm going to go back in with my fine tooth comb after that, because my hair is straight.
Hopefully y'all heard what I said. I'm going back in my fine tooth comb because my hair is straight. If you have curls, don't do this. Don't use the fine tooth comb, just use the wax comb.
Part it down the middle, because I want my part down the middle.
Comb those hairs backwards because they are still trying to go in the direction that we wrapped. But yeah. Is it 100% perfect? No. But can I make it work without adding extra heat? Yes. Because that is the objective here.
Now I will say this. This might not happen with everybody, but it does happen with me. Sorry if I'm looking off, because I'm looking in this mirror to try to see what I got going on. But yes, this does happen to me. Okay, so you know how I was telling y'all about the swirl at the top? This part back here does not, it waves up. And then that also is in, I guess you could say side effect, kind of. Like I told you, people who, scalp sweats and stuff. Yeah, that's all a part of that. But yes, this is my hair after I unwrap it. Do I add any extra oils? No. Could I? Yes. The oil that I inserted earlier, I'll insert it again. Spray that. A little goes a long way. So you don't have to use too much, because you don't want it to weigh your hair down, because the more it weighs your hair down, the oilier it gets, and you can't wear the style as long as you want to wear it. Yeah. that's about it. You know, if you want to go in and hit some spots, you can do that. Just make sure you spray your heat protectant first. And then also make sure that you are using your hot tools at a reasonable heat temperature. I know when I first initially do mines, I usually have mines at either 4 or 450. But when I do go back in and do touch-ups and stuff, I usually have it at about 350, 375. Why? Because there's no need to have it that high. Your hair is already straight. You're just touching it up, making it back new. It's not like it's excessive. You don't have to do all that. Or you can get your blow dryer and a round brush. I'll insert a picture of a round brush. And you're going to rotate and pull, create that tension while you're blow drying. So it's like you're getting the wave out that way too. If you don't want to use flat irons, you know, just giving y'all different alternatives. If y'all want to see different stuff like this, just let me know down in the comments below. Also, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, push that bell so you're notified every time I drop a vibe. Peace.